How'd you get here? Not even gonna ask.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Okay, I gotta look at these washer machines first. These are some clean towels. Like, really clean. Oh, nice. I actually go into the vault.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes.
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Yep. I'm pretty sure they're all robots.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me,
I
Detective.
shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Okay. See you at Far Harbor. What's it? This is where you're from. This is where you're probably from. I'll see you later, Pearl. I knew it. They're all robots.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with
Cleaner
you?
than what I
Excuse
need.
me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr.
Well,
Avila.
now,
Have you
how
no
do you like to
respect?
eat your
I'm just
kibble in
saying that at
here?
least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I
a
may.
death.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings.
Protect and
You are
serve.
free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Guess someone else felt the same way about brains and machines as I do.
That's this.
That is to say, I ain't fond of the idea.
Hell yeah.
It's probably the murder weapon.
A baseball bat. Huh. What is this doing here?
Protect and serve.
Red paint?
It's weird.
Security spent all day chasing a mole rat through the halls.
It's this guy. He murdered him.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Dogs and elephants can put pen to canvas. What is to say our every action is not a spastic death twitch of a creature that has not realized it is already dead? Come with me.
It's pretty deep. No red paint can. Suspicious. Getting, I don't know.
What does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Okay. Out of wine. Or a robot. I mean, a lot of wine.
This one. And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
Let's try that.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Well, that's certainly a projected interpretation.
Uh-huh.
Ah, well, truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did...
Uh-huh.
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
Huh.
Never mind.
Gonna keep my eyes on you. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Just like a vault with artistic robots.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last
Look
month.
at this mess.
This is Scruffy.
Yes.
Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and
Oh my
I'm
God.
sure I can clear that.
No.
Missy
it's not
2.
that. I've just caught
Missy
another cold.
4.
Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God.
Mr.
Not
Purrs.
this again. Last
Sir
month you were
Caddington.
convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor.
What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab. Hello again. Did you need something?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
Seems kind of boring.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Nothing so far. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Kind of gross. Just close it. Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks nice. Huh.
Not sure what the point of building this was. Got beaches all over the island.
I don't know, it's kind of tranquil. In like a weird kind of way.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Alright.
Protect and serve.
You gotta find my way up there.
Sweet.
Done some thieving in your time?
Mm-hmm. Alright. The overseer's dead. You know, and like that doesn't really surprise me. Fall 18 is designed to test the social interaction between the working class and the ultra wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with the staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects upon beginning the test. Additional subjects shall be admitted to the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Huh. It's like rich people got the good stuff and bad, like poor people got the crappy side of the ball. I'm probably just gonna leave it up here so you can just read and like you can just pause the video, whoever's watching.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Let me just flip through it so you know I can keep on moving and listen to the story of what happened. Where did I put it?
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker.
repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Okay. Alright, so that guy's lab.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
Alright.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene?
Actually, no. I didn't know anybody that was at the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Yeah, I'm not gonna accuse him of murder just yet. Because, you know, that's kind of a big leap.
Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Well, maybe I will.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't know about this guy. Oh, that's cool. I don't like it. So he's shooting whatever, and he shoots paint. It's pretty cool.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your...
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, Detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Never mind.
How'd anyone stay sane living in a place like this?
Suspicious and carries her and carries her. With a skill though. Yes.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yeah.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I wish I could just hand her the holotape.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer,
So I can, like, no, you're wrong. Love it. Like, it's like, no, you're wrong.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how.
What am I supposed to do? Alright, I'm just supposed to find someone accused of the murder and then... yeah. Talk to her, talk to him. So I talked to those two guys. Talk to that guy. Ooh, nice line. What was this?
Hell yeah.
I didn't even have to
Something
pick lock it.
from before the war, looks like.
Okay. I was hoping on like smashing glass and just like taking some stuff. There you go. Hey, Longfellow. There you go.
Hey.
Go on.
Gonna give it to you. There you go. Don't thank me. Okay, where does Santiago? Keith?
Protect and serve.
I don't know, I don't like the name Keith. She's actually swimming. I guess, swimming. Alright.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Maybe later.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm just gonna accuse Santiago.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
I think you're the murderer. You used Keith's bat to frame him, and left a trail of paint.
Oh, and what motive would...
You're still in love with Gilda, and you wanted Keith out of the picture.
Just like my critics, always willing to paint passion as madness. I see you have made up your mind. I am not going down without a fight.
Guess we got no choice. Bit of exercise, that.
I don't know. Sure, success. I'm always terrible with like these murder mysteries.
Protect and serve.
I found the killer. It was Santiago.
That's just terrible. I can't believe it. And after all this time. Thank you for your assistance, Detective. The residents pooled this to pay for your services.
No thanks. I did it.
Protect and serve.
I completed it. I think.